Collective, I decided to go ahead and I got a few new decks. I decided to go ahead and do a nice little reading on a collective energy revolving around business finances. All right. What's happening in the left? Ooh. Okay. So this is about someone who has been having a lot of ups and downs right now with their finances. Money coming in fast and then going out just as quickly. Having a lot of fast changes or unexpected turn of finances. The reason that this is occurring with this person, whomever this is because they have been using their money for magical spells to increase their wealth and prosperity. Their spiritual advisor, healer, tarot reader, or anything in the occult, they've been guided to discover their spiritual path, but they're actually just avoiding that and just kind of using it to, you know, using spirituality to obtain money. So they're stuck in some probably devil energies, what I would imagine this would come out like, or reversed energies, probably reversed King of Pentacles. And then gossip. People are talking about this person and what they were doing or are doing. They are trying to minimize the drama and they need to minimize the drama and take personal responsibility and act with integrity. Their personal drama is getting in the way of their work. Interesting. I feel like somebody may have something hidden that they kind of need to get under wraps, possibly. Okay. That's what I was going to ask. How does this person show up? Let's get some tarot. How's this? Sorry, the card with the phone attached to it is where I have all the cards. Okay, so how is this person showing up right now in this precarious energy? Ooh. Let's start that again. Ooh, what I'm getting is they used to seem victorious. Now they're seeming, there's this constant decline is what I just saw in the cups. Yeah, right now everybody's trying, is seeing like that this person's kind of going around. They're trying, whoever this precarious person is, they're trying to see if people will give them money for whatever it is, because I guess maybe they took donations previously to get spell work done. So now they're trying to get another smear campaign is what I keep hearing, hate campaign going. But nobody's falling for it because they're realizing that there was never really what they thought it was in the first place. I get that they maybe had taken advantage of someone going through the dark night of the soul to make it appear as though this person was going through something because of them, is what I'm hearing. So this person, whoever this precarious person is the type of person that would use someone's actual dark night of the soul. They're able to recognize these type of energies when people are going through the dark night of the soul, and they go in and they pull this familiar, nostalgic type of energy, like, hey, you know, they are very decisive in who they go after as well. They have to have encountered these individuals. I almost bit my tongue, but my lip actually. They go in after these, people don't want me to say this. They go in after these eventually. They go after these individuals. What I keep hearing is eventually you get caught, eventually you get caught, eventually you get caught. Somebody keeps saying that over and over. Somebody's hearing that maybe too. Okay. They go after individuals that are in the Nine of Pentacles, that are doing well for themselves, self-sufficient, doing well. And they go in and they present themselves as someone who wants to be on board with just kind of like taking a part of just being, they come literally, a lot of the times they come in as though they want to be the King of Cups. That's just not even pretend. But when they're not met with the energy that they want to receive for that, yeah, when they're not met with that, because that Two of Cups. When they're not met with that, okay. When they're not met with that responsive energy, when they're not met with like, oh yes, I want to be, I don't know, this person feels like they come in to save people. This person, that's when they start to do their spell work. That's what I'm getting from this Four Swords. That's when they try to literally put the person to rest. This person is very emotionally. Oh, you know what? I had done some research. This is the sociopath. I knew that was going to come out. I didn't know. I mean, I guess I did kind of have a feeling that it would be the first reading that we would actually get on, because I was trying to understand that diagnosis, you know, because essentially my goal is to understand certain types of problems and disabilities and mental incapacities and all these other things that make us weak and, you know, powerless in life. Figure out where they stem from, how to heal them, and all these other things. So this person, you know, without having been appropriately trained to be giving out a medical diagnosis about someone's mental stability or lack thereof, you can go ahead and, you know, see your own doctor for whatever you need to confirm or decline. So don't choose me as your, you know, end all be all. I'm just telling you the mind of this precarious person here. They're a psychopath. A psychopath, where was the part that I saw that I was like, oh, this is really interesting. So psychopaths, it's a small percent of the general population, and there's a lot of controversy surrounding their definition because they're characterized as the presence of antisocial behavior, such as violating laws and social norms. But in addition to those impulsive and failures to plan ahead for life, so somebody who doesn't plan for life and just I don't know, just impulsively runs through it, they manifest what is this? Glibness, superficial charm, and pathological lying. So they're superficially charming, and they're also a pathological liar. So the way you see that is that people will often feel comfortable around these individuals because they come off as very charming. Like, that's your initial is, I trust this person. This person is, you know, good to go. That's your initial response to their energies, because they've worked on this. They've worked on being able to do all this, breaking the law, lying, cheating, and stealing, etc. behind the veil, so to speak. But now, because of where we are in society and the awakening, it's all coming down. So, for example, they feel like they're above the law and that the rules don't apply to them as well. Where's that other part? They have a tendency to be superficially charming, which is often mistaken for sincerity. So like I said, when they come in, these people have you. But that's what the community people are going to try to kind of try to blame. Like, oh, well, these people were really, no one knew, and blah, blah, blah. That's BS. If you didn't know this person and you didn't know that this person wasn't to be trusted, you knew that the other person that you were talking about was to be trusted. And that's where you failed. Because it wasn't about this person except for when you dealt with this person. It was about the other person when you dealt with that person. That's how the contracts work. That's why these people don't realize that they failed their contracts. These community members that went on board with these precarious, don't get me to calling people out of their name. The specials. You know, the ones who don't know their life purpose. Okay, so that's what we understand. This person's mental look. I told you I wouldn't be surprised if the Dateable energy came up in this reading regarding this person. As soon as I pick the deck back up to try to get more information about how this person is coming up, the Devil card. Okay. What else can we know about this use of money for magic spells to increase wealth and prosperity? What else can we know? What else do you want the collective that's watching to know right now about this? Oh, Spirit's saying it's another deck. The Spirit said it's in another deck. It's in another new deck that I got. I got some tea decks and stuff like that. So I'm going to mix those up really quick because there's a lot of decks that I just put together so that we get a nice, good mix. I'm just going to take them. All right. I feel like I've mixed these up enough. Tell us more about this spirituality part. This part where they use their money for magic spells. I saw child services. Maybe they tried to work through some familiars, which are like kids, because I saw an animal shaman in here. More about the spirituality using money for magic spells, please. Spirituality using money for magical spells to increase wealth and prosperity. That's a lot. Okay. All right. So here's what it's all about. Oh, goodness. Okay. So right now, what has taken place is this person was affiliated with an organization of some sort. They were affiliated. They were possibly even looking to become a part of the clergy, a guardian of faith, religion, morality, compassion, sacred mission, with respect to whatever, 1144, whatever, with respect to whatever organization it is that they were trying to affiliate themselves with. We're not going to judge that right now. We're just going to get the information, the gossip. Now, this person was supposedly in a keeper of honor, armor, battle, loyalty energy when they came in and presented the collective as someone that to this clergy that they needed to stop, okay? They said that this person is a stranger, okay? This person is somebody that I encountered by chance. We became mutual friends, or they needed my help and I needed their help with something. And so that's how I know this person. But when they came in, they noticed, now this is not what they told this group. They noticed that you were a genius. You said things to them that they didn't know how you knew. You finished their sentences, whatever it is, I don't know. But they knew that you were a bearer of gifts, that you were extraordinary, intellectually, innovative, mentally, and exceptional. You had exceptional ability to do different things, period. Just, put your mind to it. If you can do it, put your mind to it. You can do it, put your mind to it. Like Q said, you can do it, put your back into it. For real though. Like you can't. Go ahead. Just do a little WAP real quick. Like, y'all know what a WAP is? No? Okay, anyway. But this person was, a gambler in a sense of things. They were a risk taker. They always wanted to try to change and tempt fate. Okay? So they speculated that you had an addiction and that they could change your fortune to be dead. Okay, that's what this person stated. Now, this is what they've been with multiple groups. So, but this one that's coming down on them now is what I keep hearing. So they went in with this gambler energy and told people that you were this strange person that they needed to, do all this spiritual work on. Now, the reason they do this in the first place is because they're allowed to use the group's spiritual energy to go against the person. That's the only reason why these people have to. So when oh, you guys don't understand. So that's why the groups are coming back on these people, because it's like, hey, you used our energy. You used the collective's group's name, information. Like you used everything that you could to identify and purport this imaginary, situation. But anyway, they weave this blueprint, they thought, planned, designed, and constructed. They maybe even went with a few friends or, other individuals to someone who may be in a writer energy. So a friend who is a weaver of tales, a storyteller who crafts communication and polishes things up. Okay. This person may also be a detective energy, is what I get. Someone who's an investigator of truth, who looks at the clues and information as well, though. Who pursues that truth be unveiled in all instances. So when this person's spidey senses comes up, they always know they're onto something. They never doubt themselves, really. It's a hard match, for them to doubt themselves. If they are, then they're probably just in love, but that's another story. This person who's a writer that's, crafty, that they enlisted to help them, was supposed to help them forge or shape or temper all this ruthless cruel, stuff to happen. They were supposed to help this person butcher. So they were supposed to help work together with this person. They were designated from the community, this clergy. They were designated to be the one to help this person butcher the collective. Because the collective's not even out here. Collective don't even have Nine of Pentacles. That's the most you're going to get. That's the last time you saw the collective. Collective is really, but when the butcher, this blacksmith, this detective, writer individual sat down, they realized, oh, wait a minute. This is actually more of a boss energy. What's going on here? They realized that. And, oh my goodness. Master of wealth, risk, investment, management, leader. Like, they realized the true potential of this person. They realized the genius that this person did as well. And they realized, like, wait a minute, you're trying to have us butcher a genius, someone that's here, likely with a huge mission, closely related to the one that we're on. We're related to the mission just within our group. So that's what this person was understanding, and why their affiliations are where they are. It may feel as though it's like, which I can't decline the fact that it feels like this, but it may feel as though like a anti-hero energy, this group, because they're only for the people that are within this group. All right, so it is what it is. I'm just here to tell the story. Anyway, they realized that this person was like a master of wealth, and they knew how to take the proper risks for investment and manage things and wealth, and be a leader. They also realized that this person was as well an animal shaman, someone who could deal with and work with animal spirits, or maybe they use this butcher used. This is what I'm getting more heavily, is this butcher used animal spirits to through their own divinity to really spy on this boss individual. Like, they may have even went through squirrels and just other things that are just present, and as they did, they realized that this was actually somebody that they needed to protect. Then that's when they started to create that environment and energy for this person. That's pretty much where it ended. Spirit's like, no, that card goes in the middle. That's why we have one. So I thought we were doing a financial. I guess this is going to relate. Let's see. That's what I feel is going to happen. Like, financially, this group, they're losing a lot of money. They're losing a lot of people and individuals that were in high ranking spots that are now crumbling down, which is going to cause, it's kind of like, the Diddy situation. The Diddy situation is pretty much that, I ain't even going front no more. It's pretty much that. It's pretty much like, these are the kind of cats that, do the kind of stuff that, he was involved in doing. And they were trying to, they were doing this through these religious organizations and groups like the Freemasons, or through, just other groups. Could be, sports industry groups, music industry, acting, the entertainment industry. That's what it's called. I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna. Something about the word entertainment. The ones that be doing anything for shits and giggles. I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna just say that. That's part of this gossip too. So, this precarious, maybe there's an Aquarius involved. This precarious person who's gotten this religious organization in trouble. People are talking about this now. Is this the right deck? Yep, so yes it is. Yeah, they're realizing that this person was holding a grudge the whole time. This person was even doing candle magic, and that's maybe what most of the group members likely remember. Maybe this person always lit candles when they came around, said it was for the smell goods. Aromatherapy is also, a part of spiritual work. I just want to heighten and acknowledge that. People don't realize the ritualistic things that they do that relate to spirituality. People don't realize, when you take those, those candles that make your house smell good, that's a part of ritualistic activity, people. That's a part of aromatherapy. That's a part of spirituality. If you think you're some churchgoer, because I see nobody likes my readings, and I just be like, then somebody had the nerve to put some like stuff saying that I was trying to promote my stuff. Why wouldn't I? Nobody even likes it. So what is everybody's problem? Like, what is anybody's problem with anything that I post, given the fact that it doesn't seem like many people are watching it or getting a hold of it, just simply because of the shadow banning that's been so tough. The shadow ban, I can't believe that any of these readers are out here talking about, they shadow banning me. You have hundreds of thousands of readers. I mean, of viewers. And they shadow ban mine and just pass them around amongst their group so they can try to defeat any karma that's coming their way. But it's too late now. Anyway, these people were grudge holders. Whoever this is, whoever got on board. Let's see, what were their grudges? What were their grudges about? What were they even holding a grudge about? Because I don't get any energy that somebody in the Nine of Pentacles is even bothering with anybody else. They are all about their own business. They don't care what anybody else is doing, don't want to be a part of it unless it's got something to do with forward movement. Then they're on board with the teamwork and everything else that it takes to get there. Ain't nobody in competition in the Nine of Pentacles energy. With who? They past self? What were these grudge holders? What was their issue? What was it that the collective did? What did the collective do? It's in another deck. Because the gossip that they were talking about with respect to the collective, because now these people are talking about this person and the group, okay? And especially the people in group are very much so talking about this person. But now community members are talking about this person because they can see that there's someone guarding this person. They can see that this person is protected. So now they know. So listen, we want to know what they were holding this grudge about, because that's what they're being talked about for. And that's what they talked about the collective for. What did the collective do? I was told to grab this deck. What did the collective do? Y'all saw me shuffle that one 4 billion times. What did the collective do? What was it that the collective was gaining? They was working. They was working. What were they working on? Let's just go another. What were they working on? I want to see this because the person's literally sewing a dress. Looks like another blouse to wear for Friday. And they're surrounded by fabric. So it looks like they're doing their job they're supposed to. They're working on the shit they're supposed to. Legit. They're working. It looks like they were working on the shit they were supposed to be working on. But let's go ahead and ask the cards. What were they working on? What were they working on? What was their occupation? What is this regarding? Healing. They're working on getting healing with they're getting support with their healing work, because they knew that their life purpose involved energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Take it how it resonates, because I believe the collective is also watching, but very quietly. Like, they knew that that this person, because I get a heavy 7 energy still. Ooh. And you were being a leader in that, showing how being healthy. Ah, thank you, Spirit. Yes, the throat chakra is activated now. Spirit said it's because this person was being active and being healthy, as a way like showing that, like, no, you need to be healthy in multiple ways. They were kind of taking charge of how they showed what they showed health to be, how they I keep hearing exonerated, but it's not the word exonerated. It was basically they shared their thoughts and their passions with people. I get as well, which is also a part of their integrity. Yeah, they didn't like that. That integrity part really bugged them. Because that integrity brought them into alignment. Because it says align with your actions so that they match your values and higher inner knowingness of what's right for you. So this person got into their higher self. What did I tell you? It was some 7 energy. What's this number? Hold on. What's this one? We officially have a 777 out here on the table. This is a 334, which is 7. This is a 1 and 6, which is 7. We have the 7. Okay. This person is has a lot of integrity and has a lot of, if you want to call it luck on their side, luck. If you want to call it favor from the universe, if you want to call it grace, if you want to call it earned merit, if whatever you want to call it, this person got it. The collective, whoever they was holding a grudge on, and that's why they held a grudge. This is what I don't understand, because I get a heavy energy of them trying to be in somebody's Akashic records. If they went into your Akashic records and they saw that you were going to be this wonderful person, you know, to do whatever you were going to do in life, why would they try to stop it? You already saw that it was in the Akashic Records. If it's in the Akashic Records, it has to happen. Do you not understand how the Akashic Records work? Did you think like, oh, I'm going to just go and change them? What are you going to do? You're going to take a space out of time for all of humanity? I'm just trying to understand. You thought you were going to take a space out of time for all humanity. Whether it be good or bad, whatever it is that's supposed to take place, takes place. So you thought you were going to take a bite out of the whole, like, the universe? Usually I'll just go ahead and take a little snickle snackle out of the universe. What kind of idiot does this? It's a precarious one. Precarious about the wrong things is what I keep hearing. Precarious about the wrong things. So Spirit said maybe there was more. What else was it about this person's, the collective energy that made these people gossip and hold a grudge? What more could there be? Like, I see nothing wrong, so I'm already mad. Let me see. Let me get another deck that has potentially negative stuff, so nobody can say I'm being biased. Because honestly, like, stuff could have already come out. There's 4 different decks in here, you know? Anything could fall out. Yeah, they're looking for it to be some false person energy, but that was them. You see, that's why it's the number 8. What is this? They didn't want you to know something about this. Maybe it's a Libra energy, but the balancing skills, because I'm doing some other cards that are on the floor over here, and these cards fell out over there. So it's the fact that you're profoundly clairvoyant, that you trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight for your spiritual vision, and that helps you with your healing and teaching and guidance. These 2 fell out, mature man and change, but I'll put them back in because the wealthy man's already out here, which is number 13. That resonates a lot. That's been coming up before I decided to do this reading. 13 has been very heavy today. Today's energy, so I feel it's like, aren't those 2 lucky numbers, though? 7 and 13. You know I'm all about the 7, baby. You know, if you've been watching me, you know where this comes from. This has not been made. I was kicking rocks. Mind my own business. I was literally kicking rocks while I was, you know, because it's a high honor energy. Okay. All right, we're going to take it because we needed one more. And that's the 7 again. Spirit is showing up today. As Spirit does every day. Let's not even pretend. But anyway, if you don't know the story about my 7, I was hiking one day. I listened to headphones and dance around, especially on this hike, because I do it a lot. So I could do it with my eyes closed, basically, or in the dark, rather. And I kicked up some rocks, as I usually do, and almost bust my face open. But instead of me flipping over and like falling, you know, face forward, I actually was able to keep my balance and stay up. But I kicked this rock really hard and it flew up in my face. And you know, when something flies past your face, you're going to look at it, right? You're going to be like, what is that? Trying to get in my face. And essentially what happened is it was this rock, and I saw this and I looked down and I was like, dang, it looks like a 7. And I went ahead and picked it up. I was like, there's nothing to debate what this is. There's no debating this right now. This is absolutely positively not under debate. I've never touched it or done anything to it since the day that I kicked it. The day that I kicked rocks. I love it because to me that saying is like for somebody to go mind their business, you know? And that's essentially what I was doing in those moments. Like I was legit in that mind your business energy, which I feel like is the energy of the collective. And that's what's being revealed right now to everybody. All right, what's the next part? All right, I think we got the whole story. This person is just, you know, got a problem with the fact that you are high honor, you know, whoever you are, collective. So that's their irritation. That's their motivation. That's their, I feel like it's their, you know, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Let's see. Let's get a creative card. What can the collective focus on now that they're aware of this precarious individual? Or I don't know, I feel like the collective wants to know what's going on with this other person. Okay, they're learning from their mistakes. Ooh. And they're focusing on the real truth on how to get out of the dogma house. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and check them out. The get out of the dogma house is a 7 too, because it's 43. It says nothing clouds your decision-making abilities like dogma. Example, none other than Plato himself dictated that the circle was the perfect form for celestial movement. And for the next 2,000 years, astronomers said that planetary orbits were circular, even though their observational data suggested otherwise. Ooh, this is very mysteriously interesting. Even Copernicus used the circles in the heliocentric model of the universe. Only after much soul searching did Kepler use the ellipse to describe the heavenly paths. Everyone has externally imposed shoulds and values that influence their thinking. What dogma is clouding your mind? So yeah, this person, the reason that they're precarious is because they're in the state of dogma. They let things cloud their decision-making abilities. Like they want to feel as though they're in this perfect circle. Like they felt like this group, whomever they were with, that they were perfect, that there was no way that they could be wrong about this. And, you know, for some time, people went along with it, right? Even their observational data showed them like, no, this, like I said in the beginning, no, this person really isn't a bad person. What are you guys doing this for? The collective is not anybody to be messed with, number one. And you damn sure shouldn't be doing this kind of crazy mess to them. But anyway, it's kind of like they have very specific knowledge from this clergy. Once the clergy found out who the collective was, not to do what they were doing. Because it says right here, it's like even Copernicus used the circles in his heliocentric model of the universe. So that to me gives me that this group found out some time ago that this person should not be doing what they're doing, but they kept doing it. And it's like only after a lot of soul searching is this person even realizing, because it says only after much soul searching did Kepler use the ellipse to describe the heavenly paths. So it's like someone had, oh, so that's the energy of this blacksmith, butcher, boss, animal, shaman, security guard energy, writer, detective guy, or girl, whoever it is. But that person, it was like, after they did a lot of soul searching, that person realized like, oh no, wait a minute, this person is a part of the path to this real understanding and complete knowledge of spirituality and how to utilize it. So to get beyond the energy of anti-hero, because that is also negative and narcissistic and karmic energy to be, I mean, your dark energy is supposed to be balanced out. That's all I can say is like, you're supposed to be balanced out with both the dark and the light. And that's what a lot of these people in these groups are not. They're not fully balanced. They're just focused on, you know, what they want to be the truth versus the real truth is what I'm getting here. But this person was, whoever this writer, detective, blacksmith, butcher, boss, animal, shaman, security guard energy. So focusing on the real truth. So, two men went off to a Sufi court to settle a dispute. After the plaintiff made his case, the judge said, that's right. Then the defendant made his case, and again, the judge said, that's right. At this, the clerk of the court exclaimed, they both can't be right. The judge replied, that's right. Moral truth is all around us. What matters here is where you put your focus. What's really important? What should your focus be on? That's what this group probably told this person, like, you know what, whatever it is, like whatever it is that you're going through, dude, like that's not where, you know, the issue really is. You are focusing on something that's not the truth. Maybe they had someone that was going in with them on this, saying that this person was right as well too, quite possibly. And they said, okay, well, even if this person is, don't put your focus there. Put your focus where it should be. They didn't do that. Whoever this precarious, must be an Aquarius. Whoever this precarious individual was, now this person is being forced to learn from their mistakes. It was 3443 when this came into view. 63, on his way to creating the light bulb, Edison discovered 1,800 ways not to build one. One of Madame Curie's failures was radium. Columbus was looking for China. Errors are one of life's primary learning vehicles. That's because success reinforces the way you do things. When you fail, however, you learn what's not working, and you get the opportunity to try new approaches. What mistakes might you make in your current issue? What might you learn? All right. I'm going to go ahead and give it to y'all because whoever energy this is, they are heavy in like some real like disastrous, like needing help. And so I really hope they take heed to this, you know, these videos and readings, because it is a lot of attempts to help. Like Spirit is trying to show you something. So it's essentially for you to learn from your mistakes, right? It's okay to admit that you made a mistake, that you were wrong about someone, you were wrong about where you were going with your attempts towards this collective. It's okay to admit that you were wrong about what you thought of them, what you suspected of them, what you wanted to paint out to be, or what you said you felt about them even. It's fine. But you won't learn from your mistakes until you what? Learn from your mistakes. Yeah, that part. This person, I don't think this person wants to learn. I mean, I don't think that this person has. I don't think this person knows how to show that, if they have. Like, and that's the hard part for most people, is being able to focus on the real truth and then show it. Because no one knows on the outside that you've learned from your mistakes until you actually show it. When you fail, however, you learn what's not working and you get the opportunity to try new approaches. Whoever this is not learning from their mistakes and whatever it is that's holding they want to proceed with in life, and they keep making the same mistakes. Whatever it is that they were after with the collective. Some of these people were after money. Some of these people were after love. Some of these people were after fame. Some of these, I mean, who knows? Some of these people were after the collective. Like, who knows what it is that they wanted in reality, or that they lack in reality, that they are so thirsty for. I don't know. You know, I don't know. We hope that they heal, though. This is, I think, the biggest thing. We hope that they get to the place that they need to in order to be better. I don't even know that I want to pull any more of these. I feel like this is enough. That creative whack pack wasn't even supposed to work like that. Like, that's supposed to be about business. It went right in tune with the dang on reading. All right, I'm going to end this here and do another one for the other part of my collective. I hope that this has been helpful. Later.